I'm more confident now that I could have defeated the Gatekeeper on my own, even without Vilya and Wolfgang, while I was at full strength. I'm no longer that skinny battle mage getting used to the life of adventuring when I left the prison. I'm now a physically strong battle mage champion, a veteran of hundreds of battles, if not thousands now. I have the best equipment to be found anywhere, along with several Daedric artifacts. So with all this, I am sure, alone, I could have bested the Gatekeeper. If Sheogorath seeks a champion, I don't think that there is anyone better in all of Tamriel. But why would a Daedric prince seek a champion when they are so powerful they could do what I do and much more? When thought of that way, it is odd now, isn't it? But as far as I know, all mortals and greater spirits who are the Atata have weaknesses. Maybe Sheogorath has a weakness that I can help with, just as that really imposing Gatekeeper had its weakness, the tears of its mother. Maybe someone or a group is exploiting a weakness of the Mad God. Well, the Daedric princes aren't completely all-powerful, as in the mortal realm of Mundus, their powers are much more limited. But we are no longer there. We are in his realm, and in his realm he should be near omnipotent. So this is why I am so curious as to what a champion could be needed for. Of course, Haskell was very lacking in details. Interesting that he shows up after something sort of big has happened, such as when the Gatekeeper was killed, or defeated, as it's already made from the dead bodies of people attempting to get past the gates of madness, so it's already dead. If it wasn't for all the madness of the realm, I might just like to stay here, for a while at least, especially in Mania. The land and the sky are beautiful. I've already poked my head into the Mania side, and though I only saw it at night for a little while, it was the type of place that really speaks to me as someone who loves flora and what ingredients I can find for my alchemy. Sort of like an extra colorful version of the fields to the west of Skingrad, with all new plants and flowers. I shall have to experiment with many of the new things I find out here. So many new plants, so many new concoctions I can brew. Should I speak to this very strange woman? I think I should. I know I killed her creation. Her son, as she calls it.
You've killed my child!
Yep.
How dare you! Get out of my sight!
Alright, well, at least she's sane enough to acknowledge the fact that I killed her. Him, it, whatever. Dreadwin.
Oh, hello there. Were you standing there for very long? I didn't notice you.
Strange Bosmer. So what are people saying about the Gatekeeper?
He's dead? Of course I'm too tired to walk all the way up there at the moment. I'll head up there after I rest my eyes for a moment.
So what does that mean? The whole village is going to clear out? Everybody can go into the rest of the Shivering Isles? So, yes, the Gates of Madness is open, I guess, so everyone's leaving?
Oh, the gates are unlocked. Very good. I think I'll just rest my eyes for a moment. Then I'll go through and see what's on the other side.
I'm not sure she's actually going to leave. Have you heard any non-crazy rumors lately?
The Gnarl are strange creatures.
Gnarl.
Hit them with a fireball and they get stronger. But they hate other elements even more.
Good, because I like to use shock. Goodbye.
I'm so tired.
There are so many books I'd like to read, but nowadays I don't even have time to read my own diary.
Well, I'm very curious to see whatever new books I come across here. I mean, who knows? I'd like to know more about this strange island. Why are there inhabitants that aren't Daedra? That's what I'm wondering.
Don't be shy.
Tove the Unrestful in Bliss is collecting items to build something.
If you've got calipers or tongs, he'll buy them from you. Well, assuming he likes you.
I really wish they would stop yelling. Oh, what was that?
There's a man in Bliss who believes his own house will collapse around him.
That's amiable Fanrian.
Bliss?
He can barely sleep because of it. I really wish they would stop yelling. Greetings.
Greetings. Hello, Mr.
You
Mayor.
need something. I'll try to speak in fewer syllables.
Big change around here. The Gatekeeper is dead. The gates of madness are open.
I'm glad you took my advice and killed him. I always knew it could be done. What would people do without me?
Don't think he actually told me that, but whatever. And the gates of madness, are you going to go through?
I think I'll stay here for a while. Someone has to run this town. I'm certainly the best qualified.
Because you were the first. Goodbye.
I hope I didn't use too many big words.
Does it mean you're going mad if you play along with those who are in their own madness?
Hello? You'll need to speak up.
The Gatekeeper's dead.
The Gatekeeper's dead. Romina is very unhappy about that. I have to tread lightly around
Maybe
that
you should
subject,
stay
or
away
I
from
might
her.
get another lesson in the exalted nature of pain.
And the gates of madness are open. Are you going to go or stay?
The doors are unlocked now. Oh, interesting. It doesn't really matter to me, though. I can come and go as I please.
Until
Sheogorath has judged me worthy.
the next Gatekeeper is put up, because apparently it's what Sheogorath wants. Heard any rumors lately?
In Crucible, a man named Hirus Clatumnus has been trying to convince people to kill him.
Usually it's the opposite. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Well, I think that's everything. Let's go into Mania. Well, there's... I don't think it's Magnus, but you never know. Maybe they have their own Magnus here. In fact, I don't even see. Is that the sun? I don't think it shares Magnus with us. Oh, I didn't even look at these adventurers. Khajiit.
Kinnear may have changed her husband into a skull, but she doesn't do that sort of thing every day. I mean, it's not as if she makes a habit of it.
You really like that woman, don't you? I don't. It's very, very nice out here in Mania. So there's all these cities that they've named, or towns and cities. Crucible, Fells, it's not listed here. The only thing here is New Sheoth. Oh, wait, Crucible is part of New... and Bliss. Ah, okay, so... is this part? It must be. Or is it just a town outside of it? You see the walls, and it looks like Bliss is not in it. But anyways... well, there's... I can take this long route if I'm going to go to New Sheoth. That's the only place I know to go. I don't have anything else. I've entered the Shivering Isles. I should seek out Sheogorath. I also have this matrix. Unusual, but I don't even know who to talk to. Someone in the Shivering Isles must know what this is for. Well, Dreadwind didn't know, and I talked to her about it. So, can you go to Mania from this side? Or, sorry, what was the other side called? The Dementia. Can you go to Dementia from this side? Why would there be a separate door? What is that thing? Looks like a drake. I think this is the Dementia half. What is that? Oh, Jared. Interesting.
We should go hunting soon.
For what? Another Gatekeeper?
The Gatekeeper's dead. He won't stop us from coming and going now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
What is this thing? Oh, look at the eyes. That is one of the strangest things I've ever seen in my life. Is it a tree? Looks like a living tree. Amber? Some amber sap there. Gnarl, bark. You see his bone arrows he shot into it. Well, this looks kind of normal. This area. What's this? Who are you? Oh, you're like a necromancer.
You are as good as dead.
Silenced. Stand still. All my training and experience with mace or one-handed blunt has paid off. So is this one of those crazy people that think that Shir-Gorath is not an actual Daedric prince? He's wearing a robe. She is wearing a robe. Strange. Beer. Oh, they have some regular food here. Mutton, onion, grapes, potato. I don't know where they're growing it from. Maybe they do grow normal food here. This looks like where bandits would hang out and waylay people walking along the path. Oh, there's not much here. But this, you could tell, this is Dementia. It's obviously more subdued. But Dementia is the quickest way to get to Nishioth. I wanted to see Mania. Let's just go Dementia. The Dementia way, it would take twice as long at least to go all the way. Well, I can go up here, see Mania, and then come back down into Dementia, or I can go all the way through Mania and then come down this way, but that would take way longer. It's not like I'm riding my horse. Oh, here's one of those creatures. Oh, don't know what it just did to me.
My friend, you bastard!
Spindly and long reach.
You're a creep. You're as good as dead.
What are these things called? Many-eyed, spindly wood creature. What's that? Some kind of smoke? Don't really want to walk through swamps. What are you? What a crazy, strange specimen. Ugh. Oh, some madness ore in there. Lots of septums. Orcish boots. Oh. So it's a stump full of stuff, though, but I don't know why it's excreting this smoke. I thought I've seen it all. Oh. It's like all slime. Things here are kind of gross. Where... the slime I just picked up. Oh, I can make a, I wonder if I add ectoplasm to it. Oh, it's not really adding to it. But I can make it poison. What about these grumite eggs? Damage magic, really... Is bark? I'm gonna have to start selling potions again. Restore endurance, huh? What else can you... Screaming Maw. Restore willpower. Alright, well, I'm gonna sell these potions. Eventually, it starts weighing you down. So I guess you really get out of that swamp water. Surprisingly, it doesn't smell as bad as a regular swamp. Ooh, still twitching. Take some amber. It's actually kind of heavy. pinkish blue skies. Still kind of pretty. There's plenty of places in Tamriel that look like this. I assume that it's like this all throughout Black Marsh. Fungus. Oh. Oh, one of those bone creatures.
I kill you!
Easy to kill. Take some of its bone marrow. I am starting to run a little low on poisons. Shock damage. More shock damage. So what? Where's the poison? Damage fatigue, I can sell that. Damage health. Damage magicka. I'm way more proficient with a blunt weapon. Oh, there's a Grumite ahead.
I'm not afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you.
Nice paralyze. I don't know how much madness ore I can take. Oh, that's a hunger. That's definitely a hunger. Looks exactly like out of the books. Well, that's pretty easy. Greater soul out of it. Not grand. Take its tongue. Maybe I can make something out of that. Hideous thing. I thought they were more white. This one is like a beige, orangey, brown. Another Grumite. It's like they're hunting us. They seem to be using septums of a kind. A lot of them do have septums, with actually Imperial septums. Others are just a strange, I can't even see, it's a faded mark on it. Gold-like coin that's almost identical in size, and weight, shape. So, keep going along here. The path is going to split, and we're going to have to take the left side.
I'm not afraid of you.
Another hunger. Look at that tongue. Ooh, very ugly. Taking their tongues from now on. What are these? Eggs hanging from the... Well, these are Grumite eggs. They just lay their eggs out in the open? Okay, I think this is where it splits, so we're gonna go left.
I'm
The
not
rock.
afraid of you.
I don't see anything.
I'm... Ha! Ha!
Bone shard. They poison their daggers, these Grumites. What's that? Big insect.
I'd like to explore the northern parts of Cyrodiil a little bit further.
I'd like to explore
It
this
doesn't necessarily have
Shivering
to be
Isles.
today, but, you know, one of these days.
There's another hunger over there. Right. We're not even halfway. A third of the way. What is that? What a strange, kind of hideous giant insect. It does feel like I'm in Morrowind. Ugh. Almost like a Silt Strider's baby. Oh, I see some docks over there. I wonder if Grummites have their own town. Would be a very nice place if they're always attacking you. Oh, it's more of those jutting up teeth or whatever they are. Another one of those bark creatures with many eyes. Shoots something green at you. Gnarly tree thing. Come on, Wolfgang, fight! What's wrong with you guys? Sometimes you fight, sometimes you don't. Take some of its bark. I saw something moving in the tree. What's that? It's a Grummite. The kind that go invisible. Ooh, I didn't know they leap like that.
You're
What? This is a different kind of...
You're as good as dead.
Is that even a Grummite?
You leave him alone!
I don't think that's a Grummite. I don't know what it is. Oh. Oh, I'll take whatever that fin is. It's getting dark. I assume it's darker here on this side. Oh, that's a strange looking tree. Water root pod. I can climb on top. Okay, it's a bridge. And there's a house that looks like it's collapsing. More of those creatures. I saw where you were. You don't move. Ooh. So they have rats here for you to hit, will ya? Finn. Can't really see too far with my light enchantment. I don't think that there's anything here. Unless I want to start mining something. That pickaxe. Cold. Oh, it's cold. There's a chest here. 3 gold. Let's get out. It's cold. But it's actually warmer overall. The water's cold, but I feel it's almost like a nice springtime weather here. It just feels warmer than where we left. Another one of those tree things. Well, we're almost there. Around a few more corners. Vilya! Okay.
You don't scare
It
me.
silences me. I can't speak. Can't cast spells. Well, if I do need amber for anything, I know who to kill. To hunt these gnarly things. And if I need madness ore, go and hunt Grummites. They seem to like them. They make their weapons and armor out of him. A bone creature.
You're a dangerous bastard, aren't you? You think you can beat me?
Bone shard. Hopefully there'll be a nice, non-crazy inn for me to stay in. For us to stay in. A new shield.
Now you have that silly, angry look again. Tell you what, if I ever get insanely rich, I'll buy you an amulet with constant charm effect.
If you get insanely rich, you'll buy me an amulet of constant charm effect. Well, there's another one of those things belching out smoke. This one, it's like a yellowish green color. It's like it's protecting its treasure. Missed. Bark. Oof, the smell. That smells rotten. Well, a very nicely enchanted shield. Reflect spell on it. Ring of Frost. Let's get out of here. The thing stinks. We're almost there. I was hoping to find a brightly lit up city, but I guess not. You should be able to see it from here. If it was. Is this cemetery? So I found the graveyard. That's supposed to be the face of Shigoreth. Vilvel Talarum was thrown in this hole. Remember Endari. One day she will rise and take her vengeance. I'm sure she will. As a necromancer brings her back to existence. Here lies Blaze Set. Faster than the wind, dumber than a stump. I've met quite a few of those people. Rhaenesta's tombstone. Rhaenesta lies here, covered in glory and dirt. Helen the Deaf. She never heard it coming. May your spirit swim forever, mean half-tail. Draconian? Lobgro Murgob died. We ate him and buried the bones here. Ugh, somebody ate the orc. Just chucked it into the ocean. The fish eat it. Vian Brenius. Noble but poor. Alright, quite the small graveyard. Maybe they do eat everybody else and use the bones for some reason. Valley wall. Considered food here. I'm sorry. Didn't hit you, now I gotcha. Sorry for
I
hitting.
kill you!
I'm not hitting anything. I'm too slow with this mace. Alright, there's the walls.
Could
Is part of it... Yeah, part of it... The northern half must be Bliss. It's in Mania. But New Sheath Palace, that looks like it's also in Mania. Crucible's in Dementia. Blackroot Lair. I don't remember seeing a cave. Huh. Hard Scrabble Camp. Yes, definitely. I must have passed by this cave on the way.
Do you imagine someone like Modrin or Rain fitting in here?
Hmm? Modrin Orain. Well, the waterfall's kind of lit up. That's about it. Oh, that's a Daedra.
Mad God's blessings.
Mad God's blessings? This is New Sheoth, right?
The Maz can guard Crucible in New Sheoth. We ensure the Demented remain orderly and respectful of our Lord Sheogarth.
You speak funny. What can you tell me about Sheogorath?
Sheogarth is our lord, ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his whim that the Maz can walk, and we serve our master to the death.
The Mazkin? What can you tell me about the Shivering Isles?
The Shivering Isles are a reflection of our Lord Sheogarth. Divided, yet perfect.
Sheogarth, huh? Goodbye.
Walk with our Lord.
Kind of a sexy Daedra. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I believe that's what's called a dark seducer. I've read about them. Wow, this is a big door. Who's gonna challenge Sheogarth in his own realm? But I guess the Daedra princes do challenge each other from time to time. Oh. Is that Sheogorath sitting upon something with a giant snake? Who's this supposed to be? The snake is kind of framing a little character down here. Oh, as hungers reach up all around. Very interesting design. Well, there's another... maybe, are these the people that live here? Huh. Well, it's not super heavily guarded. What's this? There's a bridge over it. Oh, it's wet. Hello.
Mad God's blessings.
Guess I'm not going to hear anything new from you.
Walk with our Lord.
Did you hear that noise? Wonder what it was.
Ooh, who's that? Your arms are quite long.
Hello.
Hello?
I'll do anything to suck down some sweet skooma. Anything. You got some?
Skooma? No. Heard any rumors lately?
I hear that Errol is fed up with Brythar's antics. He really wants something done about it.
Who's Brythar?
Errol has a big problem with Brythar. I don't know exactly what the problem is, but it's safe to say Errol is making a huge fuss over it. Errol owns a magic shop in town called Errol's Mysteries. If you want to know more, I'd suggest you ask him yourself.
Well, if people actually sleep here at night, then everything's probably closed right now. Goodbye.
See you.
Oh, it's almost 1 a.m. Well, I don't know where to go, what to do. Where is Sheogarth? I don't know how they pronounce it. Somebody live here. Well, I would think he'd be sitting on a throne. Interesting. But very gloomy. I'm just not sure where to go. It's a new Sheoth, how they pronounce it here. New Sheoth Palace. I think it's this way ahead. Earl's Mysteries. It's locked. Oh, a Khajiit.
So much to gather, so little time. Perhaps you can help. You might help against the coming storm.
Coming storm? There's a storm coming. What about this coming storm?
It's coming. I think I'm the only one who sees it, though, and I'm going to be ready. Oh, yes, I'll be ready.
You're that kind of crazy, are you? You're paranoid.
Am I? Am I? It's not paranoid when they're really out to get you. That's why I've been stockpiling supplies. I'll be ready.
Yes, what about these supplies?
I've been gathering things for quite a while, but there are still a few I'm missing. Perhaps you'd bring them to me. I still need the Amulet of Disintegration, the Ring of Desiccation, and, of course, the Calming Pants. Must have the Calming Pants.
Maybe you do.
Bring these to me, and I will reward you well. Ajazda has many, many things.
Stereotypical Khajiit. Okay, so anything more you can tell me about this coming storm?
Something big is coming. The end of it all, and I'm going to be ready.
And the supplies? What are you going to do with the supplies?
Let me know when you've found what I need.
Heard any rumors?
Only the demented can truly appreciate the hunger.
Okay. Alright, goodbye.
See you later.
Oh, this is quite high up. Well, if I knew where an inn was, I would stay there. Hello?
Blessings, citizen.
Oh, she's actually polite.
Mad God's blessings.
More polite than guards
Walk with
usually
our
are.
Lord.
Especially when they're telling me crime doesn't pay. Oh, this must be the Mania side. Oh, another... Oh, it's a Golden Saint, right?
Speak quickly.
Another Daedra. This is New Sheoth?
New Sheoth is the capital of the Shivering Isles. We Oriole guard Bliss, the manic district of the city.
Oriole. What can you tell me about Sheogorath?
Sheogorath rules the Shivering Isles. We, the Oriole, are his favored soldiers, the most perfect expression of his might.
And what can you tell me about the Shivering Isles?
The domain of the Prince of Madness, Sheogorath. We Oriole are tasked with defending this realm against the lesser beings that would destroy it.
Goodbye.
Go.
You know what? I like the Dark Seducers better, in terms of attraction. Ooh. Nice mushrooms. Ooh, that's an interesting thing. I don't think I can get anything out of it, though. I want to see Mania during the day. Whoa, that's interesting. New mushrooms. I'll have to see what I can make with this. Alright, so where do you go to see Sheogorath? Ooh. The Choosy Beggar. Well, this looks like a nice place to stay. Yeah, I'm getting tired. I heard a rumor about the Fortress of Vitharn in the far south of the Shivering Isles. Someday I should investigate it. Hello?
Blessings of the Mad God.
Blessings of the Mad God, huh? Could I, rent a bed?
You want to stay here for a night, eh? Just for sleeping. You keep to yourself, mind your business, and stay away from my wife.
That
The
won't be a
room is
problem.
20 gold for the night. You want to stay or not?
Sure. I'll take it.
Good. The room is on the second floor, right across from the stairs.
Okay.
Sleep soundly.
Have you heard any rumors lately?
Poor Big Head will never find the fork of horripilation.
I'm supposed to know what that means, huh? What do you sell?
Hungry? Thirsty? I can help with that.
Ballywog leg, huh? Well, I don't really like cheap alcohol. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Is that your wife?
Speak, madman.
Heard any good rumors lately?
Heretics are misguided worshippers of Arden Sul.
Arden Sewell. Okay, goodbye.
Pleasant dreams.
Yeah, we need a place to stay. Up the stairs across. Well, at least it's kind of nice in here. Nice and large, too. Come on, Wolfgang. So I see these statues all over the place. There's a giant one right at the Gates of Madness. I assume that this is Sheogorath. Not she. Sheogorath? Sheogorath. But I know, I always call him Sheogorath. Alright, well, it's a bed for two. I'll take the left side, you take the right side. Alright. Not gonna ask if they have a breakfast that they give out here. Book. Guide to New Sheoth. Parchment. Empty. Blank, I should say. A Traveler's Guide to New Sheoth and the Shivering Isles. Brenneth Aralen. Sounds Dunmer. New Sheoth is generally recognized as the jewel of the Shivering Isles, the culinary and cultural epicenter of the entire realm. Founded at the whim of our Lord Sheogorath, the city is a model of the Mad God's own perfect vision. First-time visitors to New Sheoth are often impressed by the warmth, generosity, and general good humor of its residents. Visitors are welcomed with open arms and generally made to feel as if they are a part of the large New Sheoth family. The sheer scope of the sights and sounds in the city can be daunting to the new visitor, and this guide aims to make the transition as easy as possible for newcomers. Visitors will find the city is divided into three main sections: Bliss, Crucible, and the Palace. Bliss and Crucible house the majority of residential and commercial buildings in the city, while the Palace area houses the magnificent Palace of Sheogorath, as well as the residences of their reigning dukes of Mania and Dementia. Dukes? Though located in the same city, visitors will find that the Bliss and Crucible areas of New Sheoth offer distinct experiences. The shining parapets and golden roads of Bliss stand in stark contrast to the rustic buildings and unpaved streets of Crucible. Travelers interested in a bustling nightlife and fine cuisine might prefer time spent in Bliss, renowned for its extravagant galas and spirited affairs. Visitors who seek a quieter experience would do well to spend their time exploring Crucible, where dark seducer patrols encourage a more serene way of life. No matter your taste, New Sheoth promises an experience like no other. This guide will give advice on how to best navigate the oft-confusing, though ultimately rewarding channels of this magnificent city. Arriving in New Sheoth. Travelers to New Sheoth will arrive at its gates from either the highlands of Mania or the swampy lowlands of Dementia. Many make the mistake of hurrying directly to the gates of the city without exploring the beautiful and majestic countryside outside the city walls. This is certainly a mistake, as the forests and glades of the Shivering Isles are unlike those found anywhere else in all the realms. Some discussion of these areas is warranted, as exploring them is vital to experiencing all that the region has to offer. Mania, vibrant land of towering flora. Well, I wouldn't know, I didn't really get to see it. Walking amongst the giant mushroom trees of Mania is an experience any new visitor to Shivering Isles is not soon to forget. Hours spent wandering in the forests of the spore trees, breathing deeply of the spore-laden air, these are the times destined to remain a part of you forever. Feelings of peace and contentment wash over the body and calm the soul. It can seem as if you haven't a care in the world. Take the time to examine the beautiful plant life found in the region. Treat yourself to alocasia fruit, which is known to have restorative properties, or pluck an aster bloom core, which some locals believe has the ability to ward off the attacks of evil spirits. If you plan on spending some time in the Mania countryside, consider visiting the small community of Hale. The residents are mostly local artists and are very welcoming to weary travelers. Be sure to explore the lovely areas surrounding Hale and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. A cautious traveler is a safe traveler, though even in the idyllic lands of Mania. While the paths that wind through the scenic countrysides are generally safe, the surrounding regions pose some danger for the careless traveler. Mania is home to a number of indigenous animal species, some of which could be threatening to a less seasoned adventurer. We recommend sticking to the clearly marked paths when traveling anywhere within the Shivering Isles. The slow grace of dementia. It is often said, time spent in dementia is time not spent elsewhere. Truer words were never spoken. Many have spent days roaming the small islets of dementia, enjoying the scenic views over the majestic lowlands. Travel over the quaint bridges that span the small islands of southern dementia and enjoy a beautiful sunset among the moss-covered trees. If you're looking for a place to relax while exploring the lands of dementia, we suggest a visit to Deep Wallow. The small community is a working farm where the residents use a unique method of raising crops of some of the extraordinary local plant life. The residents of Deep Wallow are private people, so care should be taken in approaching them. Once you've learned their customs, we found them to be a most interesting group with whom to spend some time. Tip: for an exciting day trip, visit the Hill of Suicides, a site unlike any other in all the Shivering Isles, located in the central dementia. Travelers should not pass up the opportunity to take in the sights of this unique and fascinating location. There is no fee to visit the hill, though some travelers have found it almost impossible to leave. The Hill of Suicides, huh? Get into the Shivering Isles. Arrival to the Shivering Isles is slowly at the discretion of our Lord Sheogorath, Prince of Madness. Getting around. The best way to explore the Shivering Isles is by foot. Take the time to meander along the paths that stretch across the beautiful landscape. A weary traveler can often find a place to rest at one of the many campsites found dotted across the world. Accommodations. Expensive. The choosy beggar, Bliss, Raven Biter, and his wife, Sheer Meadish, run a fine restaurant and inn in the Bliss district of New Sheath. I think that's where I am now. The rooms are nicely appointed, and the food is above average for the area. We highly recommend trying the wine. It's some of the best in the city. I'll have to do that. Many travelers find lunch to be an especially good time to visit the choosy beggar, though the prices are no lower. The earlier hours, often find Sheer Meadish in a more accommodating mood. Moderate. Sickly Bernice's Tap House, Crucible. Don't let the name fool you. Sickly Bernice's Tap House is exactly what you'd expect from an inn located in downtown Crucible. The lodgings, while not as opulent as those found at the nearby Choosy Beggar, are satisfactory. Sickly Bernice is an affable hostess when she is well enough to work. The food is palatable, as are the beverages. After a visit, make sure to see Earl at Earl's Mysteries. He sells a wide assortment of magics, including some wonderful low-cost cure disease spells. Shopping. Common Treasures, Bliss. If you're looking for, well, anything, Common Treasures in Bliss is a good place to start. Trader Tills Erlith has a wide assortment of wares available to the discerning customer. She's also more than willing to negotiate a good price for those unwanted items you may find in your travels. Books of Bliss. If you're looking for reading material on your journey, this is the place to get it. Santerre is a very, very friendly bookseller with a keen eye for more than just books. You won't be disappointed if you spend some of your hard-earned gold in this establishment. The Missing Pauldron, Bliss. If it's armor you're in the mood to buy, look no further than the Missing Pauldron in Bliss. Recently reopened under the new manager, Dumag Grosbank. I won't be going there. The shop seems to be doing quite well. Dumag will be happy to sell you some new armor, repair you old favorites, or just sit in a while and tell you the rather long and interesting story of his life. Earl's Mysteries, Crucible. Many adventurers don't like to travel without a full spell book, and Earl's is the best place to go in New Sheath to stock up on the latest in spellmaking. It sometimes seems time stands still as you browse through the excellent selection of spells. Highly recommended. Things Found, Crucible. It's not an assortment of items to be sure, but it's never a dull day when you visit Things Found in Crucible. Owner Azada has scoured the realm in search of the most intriguing and varied assortment of magical items to be found almost anywhere. Take some time and browse around, you never know what you might find. Cutter's Weapons, Crucible. There's not a finer weapon shop to be found in all of New Sheath. Cutter runs a fine establishment and usually keeps a good variety of weapons in stock and ready for use. She'll do repairs for you on the spot, and she seems to take extra special care with your bladed weapons. This shop is not to be missed. Well, there's a bunch of stores here in New Sheath. Hill of Suicides. Pinnacle Road, the Mad Gods. Oh, a place called Vitharn to the south. Hollow Grave. And there's this place, Milkar. Looks like a fort up in Mania. Right, well, we still haven't gone to meet Sheogorath.
Hello.
Hello, Ravenbiter.
Hey there, Chief.
Still haven't met the wife, unless he calls him the wife. They do seem to like the male body. Well, I mean, all I see is cheap wines. Maybe that goes for good wine here? There's nothing else but cheap wine. Gromite eggs? What's that?
Yes? The poison of the elytra can be debilitating.
Alright, well, let's go see if we can't go meet Sheogorath. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.